Chapter 8 Delay of Disbelief. At the base of Dream Mountain, 3 trains were using front-loader buckets to scoop up the rubble and move it into empty wagon cars. Nearby was a rocky archway and a stone shelter where Big Locomotive, Freight Train, and Shiny Passenger Train were currently staying. Tracy and Blaze pulled up with the birthday train and stopped in front of the archway. "Now that's what I call dream hauling," Blaze complimented. "Way to haul, kiddo," Beverly beamed. "Yeah," Richard agreed. "Nice work, little engine." Tracy thanked them and noticed Shiny Passenger Train talking with Big Locomotive and Freight Train. "Now you guys stay here. I'll be right back with a big engine who will take you over the mountain." As Tracy uncoupled herself from the birthday train and chugged towards the big engines, she heard Blaze wishing her luck, but didn't see his face fall as he let Gabby and AJ hop out of his seats. The kids and the toys saw it, though. "What's the matter, Blaze?" asked Richard. "Hey, he got your name right!" AJ pointed out. Blaze was too sad to acknowledge it. "I don't want another train to take us over the mountain." "Neither do I," Charlie added. "I like the train that's already taking us." "Me too," Abby chimed in. "She's nice." "A real doll of an engine," Polyester agreed. "Not to mention her paint job complements the birthday train cars real nicely." "I'm going to miss Tracy too, but she told us from the beginning she'd take us where the big engines are," Lewis reminded them. "Yeah, I know." Blaze's eyes and face lowered. Richard raised an eyebrow. "This isn't all about her proving herself, is it?" Blaze looked up. "What are you talking about?" "I've seen how you look at Little Engine ever since what happened in the hills, and I'm telling you right now, it won't work. You and her, I mean," Richard quickly said, noticing Blaze open his mouth to protest again. "You two are literally worlds apart." "I don't care about that," Blaze replied after a long moment. "Yeah, they can find a solution," AJ agreed boldly. "Axle citizens like us always do." Before anything else could be said, they heard Big Locomotive, Freight Train, and Shiny Passenger Train burst out laughing further ahead. "They're laughing," Richard noted. "You think that's a good thing?" Beverly thought so. I'm a clown. Laughing always sounds good to me." Not agreeing in the slightest, Blaze drove over to confront the bigger engines. "No, wait, Blaze, don't!" AJ tried to stop him, but even if his monster machine heard him, he wasn't listening. Gabby exchanged a nervous look with AJ. "Oh boy." "Look, those old tracks are a myth," Freight Train said to Tracy. "They don't exist." Blaze couldn't believe what he was hearing. He'd already been against the idea of finding a new engine, but this was going worse than he'd thought it would. "But Rusty said," Tracy began before Shiny Passenger Train cut her off. "Oh, please, he's totally desperate. He'll try anything to get his job back." "It's not like that," Blaze insisted, driving up to Tracy's side. "Tracy and Tower made a deal so he could have his job back if she could help Dreamland. Help you!" "Do you really think she can do it?" Shiny Passenger Train asked, to which Blaze gave a firm nod. "Do you think the Tower thinks she can?" Blaze and Tracy found themselves unable to answer, remembering that Tower had only made the deal with Tracy so she'd stop interrupting her. Blaze let out a small sigh of frustration. Tracy silently looked down in defeat. "Now you better take the real kids and your boyfriend back to the train yard," Big Locomotive said with a sniffle. "Boyfriend!" Blaze and Tracy exclaimed at the same time, but Big Locomotive continued before they could protest. "Where they're supposed to be. We got work to do here." Tracy glanced over at the engine sticking out the tunnel. "But what about those trains?" "Don't even think about asking them," said Freight Train. "They've got to dig and we've got to rest for the next shift. So go on now, move your caboose. I don't believe this. But Blaze didn't finish his protest before he noticed Tracy backing up around the bend and chugging back to the birthday train. Blaze followed after her, but not without giving the bigger trains a disgusted glare and a quiet scoff. When the toys and the children saw the 2 vehicles returning, they knew it was bad news. "Well?" Richard asked. "They don't believe the tracks exist," Tracy explained sadly. "So, they're not going to take us over the mountain?" Jillian questioned sadly. Blaze sighed. "No, they're not. I'm sorry." "It's okay. We'll just, wait here until we find a big engine who believes us," Tracy suggested. "You'll get to your kids. It'll just, take a little time." "You don't understand," Beverly told her. "The children have already wished for us, and now we're late. And that's one step away from being forgotten." You see, for us, once we're forgotten, we disappear, Hudson explained, hanging from Lou's long neck. Abby and Charlie clung to their father, crying tears of fear. Louis hugged his cubs back to comfort them, but it was plain to see he was also afraid of being forgotten and disappearing. We can't let that happen, Gabby whispered. Well, what about you, little engine? Lou asked. Could you take us? Hey, yeah! AJ smiled. You've always wanted to take dreams and wishes to kids, right? This is your chance. Tracy was uncertain and discouraged. Oh, I don't know. But don't worry. You'll find someone bigger, stronger. Her eyes lowered in shame. A real dream hauler. Beverly got out of the wagon car and walked up to Tracy with Richard and the other toys following. We don't have time. There's nobody else. No one else willing or able to. Blaze looked into Tracy's downcast eyes, speaking gently but firmly. By that logic, you're more of a dream hauler than they could ever hope to be. And if no one else besides Rusty can see it, then that's their problem. Listen, I was wrong about you, Richard admitted. Look how far you've come. You can handle that old mountain. Tracy looked up to see the toys, the kids, and Blaze all staring pleadingly at her, counting on her to get them home. After an instant of consideration, she responded hesitantly. I think I can. Everyone cheered. Now let's go find those old tracks, Tracy declared, filled with a newfound confidence. A blazing confidence. She's trying to do what? Comet shouted. Deliver them to the real world herself, Niona repeated. So the yardmaid thinks she'll get more out of her deal with the tower by going above and beyond the call of duty, does she? Cagerette fumed. If she pulls this off, she'll roll all over us for the rest of our lives and give every other inferior the idea that they can be like one of us, Niona fretted. There's no way that I am working with a shunter. Comet, Niona, come on, Cagerette ordered, chugging off with her sisters in tow. What are we going to do, sis? Comet wondered. We're going to show everyone what fixing Dreamland really looks like, Cagerette replied with an evil smirk. Niona and Comet smiled back. They liked the sound of that plan.